Your attention is your most sacred asset, and if you do not protect your attention and your time, you will be ceased from becoming the most capable and powerful version of yourself. Now, I say this coming to you from a place where I've recovered, but recently, I'll give you some backstory. Recently, the last 3 weeks, I've just been in a bit of a rut, and it started off right. I was like, I'm just going to listen to long form podcasts, some good YouTube videos like this, educational, right? Not entertainment, but education, right? And it started off well. First week started off fine, and then the second week, I was watching more instead of the time I was doing deep work, filming videos. I'd start watching more videos because I needed more information. I need to learn more. And then on the third week, it got to the point where I was pretty much doing no work at all, right? A little bit here and there. And then because I was like in that state of mind of just consuming, I started to eat worse. I started to not train as much. And this had a significant impact on my ability to be productive and do quality work, and had a large detrimental effect on my overall like quality of life and mental health. My focus and my concentration became tarnished. It became fragmented. I couldn't focus on a task, and it's like I wanted to do work. Like I wouldn't say I was motivated, but I definitely had that desire. Like, oh, I need to work because I need to achieve my goals. I want to achieve my goals, but I just when I go to sit down, like my mind was racing because of all the videos I would watch. Because then I'd get into podcasts like Fresh and Fit, some other dating ones about like female nature and masculinity and money and stuff like that. And they would debate constantly and like feminism versus masculinity and this and that and this and that. And it just plagued my mind in a sense. And then I was having like it was just triggering me because I'm not going to get into the science, but we have this thing in our brain called the amygdala, and it's responsible for like our emotional response. And that obviously, if you hear something that you disagree with, that's kind of polarizing. It's kind of like set alarm bells in your amygdala. You're going to become more emotional. You're going to become less focused, and just all these sort of negative side effects. The last 3 days, I've broken free, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I did. So you yourself, if you're in a rut, if you just can't seem to sit down and do work, if you've just noticed yourself with, poor mental health and just low ambition, and you don't have that love for life anymore, well, this video is fucking perfect for you. And as soon as you've watched this video, get off YouTube, stop watching it, and put in the work. I don't want to see you back on video. I don't even want you to watch my videos. That's how much this is true. This is real shit. If I just wanted some views and clicks and likes and all this sort of shit, I wouldn't be making this video. I want you to benefit from this. So after you've watched this video, or the part that you needed, obviously the whole thing's valuable and there's no fluff, but after you've watched what you needed to watch, click off, get off YouTube, fucking delete the app, and go for a walk. No headphones, no audiobooks, no nothing. Clear your mind. Meditate, train, get the fuck off the internet. With that being said, let's get into it. Now let's talk about why it's important that we take a step back from the internet. Now, if you're like me and you want to become an accomplished, capable, confident, competent, every C word, right? Apart from cunt. If you want to become any of these sort of people, like this character, right? This ultimate masculine man. You can picture it in your mind right now. You can picture it. If you want to become this version, if you want to realize this version, this potential, you must understand that being addicted to the internet, being addicted to Andrew Tate podcasts, Andrew Tate clips, is not going to help you succeed. You must understand that we have a finite amount of time, a finite amount of energy and effort and attention. And if you're putting that down the fucking drain, then where do you think your results are going to become? Like, there's no results. So it is essential that you understand the implications of being addicted, and that if you want to stay on the internet all day long, you will not accomplish what you set out to accomplish. Now, your future absolutely and utterly depends on your ability to stay focused on a long-term goal. Now, have a think about why you might not have any motivation. Or maybe you have motivation, but you just can't seem to get to the gym. You just can't seem to start that business idea. Have a think why. Why do you think you have no motivation? And I'm not here to grill you, right? I'm here to wake you up, that's for sure. But the only reason, like, I'm so passionate about this, because I've been in this boat. The reason you don't have motivation to accomplish anything is because you are constantly sedated by the internet, YouTube, binge watching, fucking just bullshit Netflix, porn, video games, all these time wasting activities. And it's not only your time. That's not even the worst part. Yeah, your time's wasted, fine. It only takes, like, I'm a proponent of working hard and working smart, both of them. But you can build a multi-million-dollar business, because I've heard people do it and seen results, working 4 hours deeply per day. Now, obviously you can work longer, that's fantastic, right? So it's not time that's the issue here. Because if you can work 4 hours per day and make $1 million a year, then we're not really struggling with the time thing. Although the internet does waste your time, and wasting time doing all this sort of bullshit. The thing that's really halting your success, your ability to get things done, is your attention. It's becoming fragmented because you've got a text here, you've got TikTok here, you've got YouTube here. Oh, whoa, what's this? Oh, he's doing that. Oh, look what Andrew Tate said. Oh, look what he said. Oh, look. Oh, have you seen the game? Did you see that boxing match? Did you see? It's too much. So when you go to sit down and fucking type and do your calls and do this and do that, you won't be able to. Yeah, you may physically be able to, but you're not fully there. You're not giving it your best. And that's the problem. Yes, it's a waste of time, but more than that, your attention is so fucking valuable. It is so valuable, and we're wasting it. As young men, we're absolutely wasting it. And we wonder why we're not successful. We wonder why, and obviously we're not, like, if you're around a similar age to me, obviously you're not going to be successful. You're 19, you're 20, you're 21, you're even younger, 16, even 25. Of course you're not going to be successful. But these years are building our success. And if you can't focus in these years, good luck. Now, another detriment of being addicted to the internet is low confidence and an increase in social anxiety. And I'm a testament to this. So I'm walking in Woolworths, right? In Australia, it's just a supermarket. I'm going for a walk, having a coffee, blah, blah, blah. Now, I've got a podcast in. And yes, I'm not shy, I'm not awkward. But when you've just got something coming in, right? And you're not with your own thoughts, you are so much less confident when you've got something playing in your ear. And maybe not the first time, maybe not the second time, but over time, if you rely on like a podcast or music and you're walking into a place, yeah, you don't have to say g'day to everyone and be the community man, of course not. But I've seen a significant difference between when I wear headphones or earphones and when I don't. I'm so much more free. I can think clearly. I'm way more confident. I'm walking with way more of my chest out. It sounds cringy, but I'm not walking around like fucking King Kong. Not like that, but this inner confidence. And I've really been enjoying it lately, the last 3 days. Going on a walk, no music in. You make stern eye contact with people. Obviously not to freak them out, not the death stare, but definitely you have this confidence about you. And even filming these videos, I've got so much more confidence. One, because I'm passionate about what I'm talking about, because this is literally the killer of man, I believe. Like the new age addiction that's causing everyone to be depressed, unproductive, lonely. Now, another detrimental side effect of internet abuse, right, is decreased mindfulness and presence. Now you can meditate until the fucking cows come home. You can meditate for 69 hours a day, right? But it does not matter if you're fucking up your concentration on apps like TikTok. Like, we'll call them networking app. In the book Deep Work, he calls Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, maybe not YouTube, but you know, all that sort of bracket, he calls that networking apps. So for the sake of this, we'll call it networking apps, right? So if you're effing up your mind on networking apps, scrolling, because on these apps, it's like every, I don't know, 0.4 milliseconds, you're seeing a new line of text, a new video, a new opinion, a new playlist, a new this and that and this and that, right? New pictures. What do you think that's doing to your mind? Nothing good, I can assure you that. I can assure you. Now, I'm not here to say never use the internet, never watch my videos. Obviously, I want you to watch my videos because it helps me out and in return helps you out, you get value. But you must take a step back just for the moment, just to clear your mind, just to level up your ability to be mindful. Because if you don't level up your ability to be mindful while at the same time trying to be like, oh, but I'll use the internet, but I'll only specifically search for what I want. It's good to only intentionally consume content, and that's positive. But if we're not mindful, and what happened to me, I stopped meditating as much. But I was meditating, but I wasn't taking it fully serious because I was like, yeah, meditation. I was just getting a little bit complacent, right? I started off long form podcasts, long form videos, you know, audiobooks on a walk. And then that turned into shorter form videos, 15-minute videos with like more stimulation. And then that turned into 5-minute videos with even more stimulation. And then at nighttime, I was looking at fucking shorts for 45 minutes. And I wasn't even fucking aware of what I was doing. And then I go to work the next morning, like not go to work, but go to work at my desk. And I'm trying to write some ideas. I'm trying to write a script. I go to film a video. I can't get the words out. That's not because I was tired. Yes, I may have been tired, but I'm tired now. But I can perfectly talk. And I've just wrote a bunch of shit, right, earlier. And I am tired. So that's not, yes, tired will affect it, but that's not the main thing. The main thing is my attention was fucking fried. Now, after that rant, let's talk about how you can reclaim your focus and concentration to actually start seeing some progress in every area of life, not just business and career, not just physique, not just with your eating, not just with your quality of life and your happiness, fucking everything. Relationships, everything. Now, step 0. This is step 0 before any single step. You need to be fucking fed up. If you're not fed up with your life and you're not fed up with your inability to concentrate and focus, then click off this video. Well, the idiots probably already have clicked off the video. If you're not successful but you're building towards your success every day, that's fantastic. But if you're not successful because you've been a lazy cunt, like I was, an a mindless cunt, like I was, then you should be absolutely ashamed of yourself. Now, I say this with love and respect because I want to help you. I'm not one of these feel-good YouTubers, these feel-good productivity guys. No, I'm going to give it to you straight so you can make some changes. Because this is the type of shit I need, right? Sometimes. Not now, but sometimes. I need someone to just be like, what the fuck are you doing? Slap me across the face and be like, wake up, you got shit to do. Now, I'm not saying this to be some fucking alpha male, fucking David Goggins run 200 miles. That's not what this is about. This is about, you need a reality check and someone needs to grab your head and just shake your head and be like, come on. Like, you need to be fed up with your situation before you can even make progress. Because if it really hurts, you will make the change. Now, step number 1 is becoming mindful that you have an internet addiction. Now, there's two sort of differences. Now, an internet addiction is like, you're bored, you pick up your phone, you're on YouTube, you go for a walk. You can't walk without a podcast in by yourself. You can't just appreciate nature. Or before bed, you're watching YouTube. That's an internet addiction. But the difference between having an internet addiction and not is if you can intentionally consume. Say you set the goal, right? Or you schedule time. I will watch this 45-minute video on fitness, right? On nutrition. I will sit down and take time out of my day to watch this. After you've watched that the entirety, from minute 0 to minute 45, once you finish that, then you get off the internet. Then you get off. That's not an addiction. That's completely healthy. And that's the aim for even myself and for everyone that's watching this. That's what I want you to get to, right? So become mindful. If you're like that person that can watch a video and then get off YouTube, then you don't need this video. But for the people that for the life of them cannot stay focused on their work, and whenever they've got a little inkling of boredom, right? They're in the car. They need to blast music, or they feel the need to listen to a podcast. They can't just be with their own thoughts. When you're at that point, you have an internet addiction. So become mindful of that. Now, step 2. Now you're going to be like, oh my God, this is so basic. This is so cliche. Why are you telling me this? Try it before you judge. Don't take my word for it. And that's in every single video that I make. Do not take my word for it. Try it for yourself. You must meditate at least 15 minutes per day. Per day, at least. If not, right? If not, you're gonna fall back into the addiction. Because I've tried to quit YouTube consumption or tried to quit social media consumption. I obviously don't use TikTok, nothing like that, no Instagram, but I had a Twitter account and I was like writing some stuff. But then I'd catch myself, even though I was going on there to do something productive, I'd catch myself scrolling and reading, right? Yes, it was educational, but I can read a book for education. I don't need Twitter, right? Because it's just watered down. Yes, it's good information, but it's watered down, and that's not what we want, right? With meditation, I can tell you wholeheartedly, recently, I've been meditating for 15 minutes in the morning, and then after I do some work, or after I read, or after I go for a walk, I'll do 15 more minutes. And then if I need it, I'll do 15 more minutes. This not only helps with your focus and concentration, but if you have any binge eating disorder, if you can't stop flogging your log, if you can't stop doing any excessive consumption behaviors, like binge watching, binge eating, binge drinking, right? Meditation will significantly reduce your anxiety and depression symptoms, and it will allow you to stop doing them. Now this sounds too good to be true, trust me. When I heard this first of all, I was like, nah. But then I started to hear it more and more and more, and I was like, I'm gonna try this shit, I'm gonna see if it works. And lo and behold, it absolutely does. However, there is a caveat. If you try and meditate, like I said earlier, if you try and meditate whilst scrolling, whilst having an addiction, you will not see results. You will not see benefits. I can promise you that. Meditation will not work if you are addicted to the internet. Now it was like, well, you're making this video on how to overcome addiction. Like, well, I can't just, like, if it was that easy, I would just stop. But the truth is, you have to replace what you were doing with something, and it's going to be hard at the start. So replace YouTube videos with reading a book. And the best thing about books is, and that's why I have so many paperback books. Kindle's great, right? I haven't used it in a while. The reason I have paperback books is because there is no stimulation or no screen. Screens fuck with your eyes. Even if you've got blue light glasses, it still fucks with your eyes. You should not be on technology all day long. And the beauty with books is it's paper. The words aren't jumping around. There's no scrolling. The words are still, and you can actually cultivate some focus by reading. Now, if you do not replace, because we're going to be going cold turkey here, because you're not at the stage, and this is no insult, but you are not at the stage where you can like wean off it. You're not at that stage, because when you try and wean off it, You're just going to get hooked again because you don't have that mindfulness. And then the videos are going to spike an emotional reaction. You're going to be in the comments. You're going to be getting angry. Oh, fuck this bitch. Why'd she say this about men? Or fuck this guy. Why'd he say this about women? Like something like that, right? You're not at that stage yet. And I'm not. So don't feel bad. I'm not at that stage. So replace the current addiction. And this could be porn. This could be video games. This could be internet consumption as a whole. Video, like binge watching videos. Replace it with a productive activity. Get in the gym. There is no reason why you should be out of shape, especially as a young man. There is no reason why you should be out of shape. Get that nutrition right. Start training heavy, hard, and intentional. Spend time with actual real friends. None of this fake shit. If you want something to do, spend time with loved ones, fully present, not on your phone, not with headphones on, fully present. But if you do not replace the negative habit with something productive, then you're going to fall back to the negative habit, and then this whole video doesn't even matter because you're just going to be addicted again. So mindfulness meditation, and then journal. Get into your beliefs. Dig in. Why do you want to play those video games? Why? Oh, because I feel a sense of connection. I feel a sense of accomplishment and mission. Of course you do. Dig into it further. Why do you crave that? It's because you're not getting it in your work. Maybe you're not working hard enough. Maybe you're not conquering the weights in the gym hard enough. There's always a deeper reason why we do things. And if you do not, reveal that reason, then you will constantly be spinning your wheels and just solving the surface level problem of deleting the video game. And then 2 hours later, you've fucking downloaded it again and you're playing it again. So journal and meditation is absolutely essential. Now that's all for this video, my brothers. I hope you enjoyed this. I put a lot of effort into this. I put a lot of thought, a lot of research, personal experience, a lot of scripting in this video to really nail in the point of how important it is to quit internet addiction. You will see I've been doing this for 3 days. Now I use the internet to write scripts, to upload videos, right? To go on some certain communities. However, I'm definitely not on Netflix. I'm definitely not on video games. I'm definitely not on porn. And I am definitely not binge watching YouTube videos. Now in the future, maybe a week or 2 from now, I may start to watch long form videos. I may. But I'm not really sure right now because I've been loving this. And I've been doing this for 3 days, like I said. And I feel fucking fantastic, man. I've got kid-like energy. I feel like a kid on Christmas when I'm cooking. And cooking to many people is boring. Driving for many people is boring. I'm singing and dancing and laughing and doing my facial exercises like this. Well, that's actually submental exercises, but that's beyond the point. I love every single one of you motherfuckers. The consistency is going to be there from now on. I've been in a rut and I apologize for that. But we're back. We're back in business. I love every single one of you motherfuckers and take care. Mwah.